In this video, I'll be showing off the graveyard deck. Now, here's the deck, and if you don't have Goblin Gang, you can use a Skarmy. If you don't have Princess, you can use Arrows or a Wizard. And if you don't have a graveyard, well, you can't use this deck. So, first I'm going to show you a replay of one of the games I had with this deck, and then we're going to get into some live battles. Alright, here's the replay. Now right here, I just want to collect up some elixir, try to get full elixir, and since I don't have a very good deck, or a very good hand, I'm going to pop down my Princess to do some chip damage. I see he has a Golem, so he has very low elixir right now, so I put down a Giant in front of my Princess and start a push down the graveyard after the tower is locked on. I zap those goblins, and he has a Mirror Goblin Gang, so I cannot do anything against them. I barely get that tower down, but now I have to defend against the Golem, so I put down an Inferno Tower to try to defend, but he puts down a Minion Horde and enrages it, so I put down a Princess to try to get rid of the Minion Horde. I do lose the tower, but that's okay, because now he's really low in elixir, and he just used a Goblin Barrel, and I defend with Goblin Gang, so he has no elixir. And I'm just going to collect my elixir a little bit as he's collecting his. Now, I'm going to start off with a Giant in the back after he tornadoes my Wizard, or not my Wizard, my Princess. And I'm going to start another push on the left-hand side. So I see he puts down a Golem, so I'm going to put down a Musketeer behind my Giant. And then I'm just going to collect some elixir. I'm going to put a graveyard down by the tower after it locks on my Giant. I'm going to zap those goblins. And I'm just going to try to defend against this Golem best I can. So I'm going to put down Inferno Tower to defend. Luckily the Golem locks on, so I'm able to get the Golem down. Now he does throw a Goblin Barrel, so I put down Goblin Gang on it. Put my Princess down, does some work on those Minion Horde. And then I'm going to start a push up on the King Tower to see if I can get a 3-crown. Because he does put down another Golem. And he has no elixir. I'm going to zap those Goblins. He does tornado my stuff back. But I still do a lot of damage to his King Tower. Now I'm going to have to defend against a Golem to see if I can win this game. So I put down an Inferno Tower on the Golem. He puts down a Goblin Barrel. I put down a Goblin Gang. And then he has Minion Horde. So I put down a Giant, defensive Giant. And I zap the Minion Horde. And then I put down the Princess just for safekeeping. And then that's game. Alright, so now we're going to get into a live battle. Alright, so I don't have very good hand for defense right now, so I'm just going to put a defensive Princess and an Inferno Tower to against this balloon. Now I'm gonna put a Giant in front of my Princess to start just a Giant Princess push. I'm not gonna put down a graveyard unless he doesn't counter my Giant, which he's not going to. So I'm gonna put down a graveyard and just let them do work. Now he does take the tower, so I'm just going to put down a Goblin Gang right behind it so we can get a 3-crown. I'm going to put down a Princess. And that's game. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm going to go ahead and do another one because that was not very exciting. Alright. So, I have a good defensive hand now. I'm just going to put down a princess on the right tower for some chip damage. And see how he counters it. Now, he's not going to counter it. Oh, he does. He puts on arrows. So I'm just going to pop a giant in the back. Okay, so he puts down archers. So I'm just gonna fireball those archers. And he puts down 2 princes. So I'm just going to put an Inferno Tower and a Goblin Gang to distract one of the princes. Now he does get both princes through to my tower and puts a rage down. So that tower is probably gone. But I know he has low elixir now, so I can start a graveyard push. Puts down a Mega Minion. So I'm gonna pop this graveyard down right here. See if I can get this tower down. Now he does put a prince. So he does arrow with him. But I do a lot of damage to his tower, which is good. So now I'm just gonna put a princess right here. Okay, he does log my princess. So I'm just gonna put some Goblin Gang right here for some chip damage. Put on a Valkyrie. With my Inferno tower down to defend. And my Musketeer. Put down my Giant to defend. This is Prince. And my Princess. Now I'm gonna do a graveyard push off of this. I'm gonna fireball those princes. I don't think it'll be enough to get the tower down. So I'm gonna pop down an Inferno Tower. Just so I'm gonna get 3 crown. Pop down a Giant. And Goblin Gang. And a Princess maybe and get the tower. Nope. I get 3 crown. Okay. We're gonna go into one more game. Alright, he puts down a bowler right off the bat. I'm gonna defend with my Musketeer. Puts down a princess as well. So I'm gonna put down my princess. So he poisons my princess, but I take his princess out in time. So I'm just gonna start a giant push on the left side. Let's see how he counters it. Counters it with some minions. I'm gonna put down the graveyard and I'm gonna zap those minions. I'm gonna fireball all that. Okay. Didn't do as much damage as I wanted to. So now I know that he counters it with minions and Mega Minion. I'm gonna pop down an Inferno Tower because he has a giant. I'm gonna place a Goblin Gang on this princess. Okay, I'm just gonna place a princess down for some chip damage. He misses my princess with the poison, but he does hit it with a Mega Minion. I'm gonna put down my Musketeer. I'm gonna put down a giant right behind this musketeer. Right in front of him, my bad. And he counters it with a miner and a princess. Now I'm just got the giant hit off the tower. I'm gonna zap those minions. Okay, that does a lot of damage. I'm gonna put down Goblin Gang here, 80%. Okay, put down a princess right here, and a musketeer. And he does hit my tower. I'm gonna put down an Inferno Tower. There's a miner. I'm just gonna start a giant push. I'll put down a princess right behind him. I'm gonna put down my graveyard. Hopefully my graveyard will be able to finish it off. I'm gonna put down a fireball just in case. Oh, that's game. I'm gonna hit him with a good game and good luck. If you like this video and you found it helpful, like, comment, subscribe.